What's going on, everybody? Look at the whole crew we have over here on the side. Everybody say hi if you can hear us.
Hi.
Hi.
There we go. We got away from everyone.
Hello.
We're so glad you guys are joining us. Listen, I know this is a little different than what we're used to, so we're going to try our best to make this all work. But this is our chance to meet today. So as you guys are joining in, if you want to throw us a little wave or something just to let us know that you're hanging out. Good morning, Leah. We're glad you're joining us today. We hope everybody's safe and warm this morning. Looks like right now we got a lot of rain and sleet happening right now, so I'm sure it's going to make things very icy. But we are going to take this opportunity to be able to. I'd like to go over all the little people that are on the screen here today, so you guys see everybody. Of course, I'm Aaron, and this is my son Truett. He's hanging out with us this morning as well. We got. Let me see. From what I see from the top, I see Tayden Carpenter. He's up there. Tayden, you with us? Can Tayden hear us now?
Ouch.
No, now. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Wow. Okay. I'm going to guess he didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he's here. Hopefully,
No,
Steve
I don't think. Right under him, we got Steve Willis hanging out with us this morning. How you doing, Steve?
I'm here.
All right. We got Matt and Cassie as well with us this morning. Look at them looking like just a happy couple on the couch together. Look at that.
Good morning.
And then right underneath them is Katie and Travis, I'm sure, because Travis is getting together a nice breakfast for Katie this morning in the kitchen. That's what's happening, right, Travis?
I whipped it right up.
I figured as much. Yep. We got Emmett posing right underneath of him right there. Look, he looks like he's about to handle business this morning. That's what I like about him. I love it, man. And then, of course, we got Miss Alicia.
Hello.
And then you got the guy in the you look like you're like some kind of like evil overlord or something in your leather chair there. There's
Give
Trent.
me there you go. There you go.
There he is.
Better?
There's Trent.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Here, hey, couple comments.
Okay, here we go. Hey, what's going on? The Rollins. What's up, guys? How we doing?
You know this one, Fields?
Who is that? That's my mama. Man, Maltus, I'm on. What's up, Carson? How we doing? Thumbs up, hanging out with us this morning. That's good. I didn't get to also acknowledge right at the very bottom. We got Miss Taitlin, Page Duty. What's going on, Tate?
Morning.
Morning. How's everybody doing today with the snow? Has everybody looked outside yet? What's it looking like?
Disappointing.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
I wondered what you had out your way in Boyd County there, Alicia.
Well, we've got a lot of ice accumulating on the power lines right now, so I don't like ice. This is a good time to start this little question that we're gonna start with today.
Before, real fast. This is important.
Go ahead.
Do you guys feel like I was a good or bad superintendent for canceling?
I think you were good.
Good.
I'm not driving in this today.
I'll post my opinion later online.
You keep that to yourself.
Gosh, I like that profile picture from Blackburn.
Good morning. Awesome. Oh, that's sweet, man. I like that.
Okay, can I go
Please
now?
give us the deets, man.
Oh, the dog said no. I'm out.
All right, can I go now? Can I talk?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, it's okay. So we've been talking all week about the snow. You guys might have known we had a little snowstorm coming. It ended up being a little snowstorm, but we've been talking. There are two types of people in this world. There's people who love snow, and there are people who loathe it. So I'm curious to know. I would like to know if you love the snow, give us a thumbs up online. If you hate snow, thumbs down. Also, I want to know, but from these people that are on here live right now, like, do you love the snow or do you loathe it?
Wants to go.
I definitely hate it.
I was gonna say I'm good with it.
I'm good with it.
The guy from Mississippi hates it?
Right. Like, for sure, thumbs down.
That's a
Both
surprise.
2 thumbs down.
He wish he had 2 more hands.
I mean, I like the snow, but I don't like this because if you guys remember back in 2021, the ice storm, I have a little bit of anxiety from that. It knocked my power out for 2 weeks. I didn't have water for like 5 days. So I don't love the ice on the power lines right now.
I think that's what they thought this was going to be, but hopefully it's not shaping up to that.
No,
So,
I don't want that.
You
good.
got
Hi,
a
Amy.
few
Good morning.
coming in hot.
Hi,
Harley triples.
Harley knows.
Harley's out.
Really bad. really hates the snow.
That's
Ooh, the Rollins like it.
Like it?
that's Cheryl, not Eric. He works for the power company.
So, yeah, I was gonna
I'd say
here's
Eric
what
likes it getting out and about.
Yeah, overtime.
Yeah.
The little
Lee is
OT.
out. Dog didn't get the potty. She's out.
Courtney.
Courtney's
One good snow. I
Yeah.
agree.
One
I'm
and
with you,
done.
Courtney.
I'm with
I like
Courtney.
one good one.
My
I
wife
would
says when she gets out of school, she loves it.
I'd rather it be summer, all the like 90 degrees all the
Ooh.
time. I love summer, but if it's going to be winter, I would take snow. If that makes sense. I would
Okay.
rather
So the
just
fact that
depends.
we have to do winter, you'll take the snow. Okay.
Yeah, but I love
Mhm.
summer.
Yeah, she's the
Me
same
too,
way.
Leah, me too. PTSD. Yes.
Mhm.
Maloney's
Maloney's out.
down.
Eric don't like it.
Oh,
Now Eric likes. I want to know if Melody does.
It's working.
sorry,
He is
Cheryl.
working. See,
Out.
All
That's
the
not-
linemen are out.
I was gonna say shout out to all the linemen and all those guys who are going to be they're going to be right there in the middle of it the whole time, man.
My brother-in-law, he's a lineman. He's out on his first storm right now. So
Oh boy,
Mm.
that's not good. Taylor, how you doing? Are you loving the snow or loathing it right now?
Oh, I love it. Snow me in. I can't go to work. I think it's great.
That's a true teacher talking right there.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
all right. So it sounds like some of us are content with it and a lot of us are not. So let's see what Paul has to say about that in Philippians 4:10-13. It says, "How I praise the Lord." I made it really small on my screen, so I'm gonna get close. How I praise the Lord that you are concerned about me again. I know you have always been concerned for me, but you didn't have the chance to help me. Not that I was ever in need, for I've learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it is with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or little, for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. So it's a lot going on in that one. What do you guys think about it? Is there anything in there that sticks out to you guys?
Why don't we I'll tell you what if we just, I love that Dana, she was talking about the snow, but with your comment, it looked like she was like, no, not at all. I have nothing to say.
Right. No, no one cares about
No,
that.
no, we're done.
So,
Melody loves it. Melody loves the snow. I
so
like
what
it.
I'll do is,
I was going to say, why don't you just work your way down?
yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on. Let's go timer. Anyone want to go first? Anyone want to go first and tear into this one?
Let's go ahead. Well, hey, True and I
I like
will
it.
get
I
this
like
done.
it. Let me move
Let's
you
do it.
over so we can see you.
So, okay. So people
But
get
now
to
I'm
hear.
gonna put you on the clock.
Okay, I got you. We'll get this done quicker than you. Listen, you guys have heard from me all the time. So I was going to let Truett talk really quick. We were just talking about what it meant as a high schooler, just with life, everyday things that happen, and what it means to be content and just be like, God's got this. So Truett's going to take over and talk for just a couple seconds. So what's that like, True?
I feel like a lot of things that like people my age, a lot of things that we think mean like so much, like bad grades or like losing a game. Really just thinking that like all of it compared to God really is nothing, and how really like everything that we think is just such a big deal really is just nothing compared to God and his love.
Man.
Yeah. So, yeah, he took care of it, man. But we were just talking about just trying to get a perspective of things. And it's a lot different for both of us because he's actually good at sports and I wasn't. So I get to like, when he like gets mad at something that he did in a game, I'm just like, bro, I used to suck. So it's fine. You're like, okay. But he really wants to be good at things. And sometimes it goes your way. Sometimes it doesn't. But you know what? In perspective of life, the things sometimes that we think are so important, maybe when you get older, maybe you see a little bit more of that. I see that now. It's 40 years old. So it's good to have those conversations, just understanding that not everything's always going to go your way. So you got to have faith in something. And I'd rather have faith in a God that told me that he's going to work things together. So that's us. And we're done with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Man, you did it. You did it.
Look at that.
Good job. All right. Hey, that was very good, True. Your dad didn't do so great, but yours was solid. So
I'd rather hear from him anyways.
yeah, I'd hire you in a heartbeat. All right, who else? Come on, give us some. You just want me to do the random wheel of death over here?
Oh, that's it might just have to spin the
You
bottle.
can. Here, I'll go. The one who can't hear.
Well, you hear me.
Oh yeah, there we
And-
go. We'll throw Steve in first. I like it. Steve, let's put you on the clock. You ready for this?
Yeah, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
okay.
We can hear you.
We hear you.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is, as I look at that passage, Paul kind of sums it up, 13th verse. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And he is back that whatever physical state he's in, he can be content with that because his focus is Christ. And I guess throughout my life, that's what I've tried to do. There are times when things are good from a material standpoint and health standpoint. Christ is always the same. A relationship with him is secure because of what he's done for me. So as I focus on them, he helps me to have a sense of comfort and a sense of settledness that, as I realize here, is made more abundant as he wants it to be, not necessarily in materials or possessions, but in the fact that he gives the help that I need daily to confront whatever things come along. I've always looked at being content. It starts with expectations. We don't expect sometimes bad things come along. We need to realize that those expectations of knowing that God's going to be there with us throughout whatever might take place gives us the settledness, the contentment, the help that we need. So all things through Christ who gives me strength. That's the hope that I have, not only in this life, but of course, the life he has for me yet to come. And I look forward to that.
Nice.
Man, that's good.
I think it was neat that we had our youngest go and then our wisest go after.
Now, who
I say
wants
we
to
just-
follow that?
You got the
Right.
youngest and the wisest. Let's just shut her down. That's all we need. We're going. Is
Yeah. I'll go next with the one who can't hear. We'll leave it at that.
that Taylin or Taden?
He's just going to start talking. He's telling me he can't hear anything.
And now we can't.
Now
This
we
is
can't hear
Tay.
you.
So basically, what I got from that verse was basically talk about how, like, pretty much with God, everything's possible. And pretty much throughout my life, I've grown up with the fact that I was born deaf. People told me that I couldn't do this, do that, play football, be able to talk as well as I've been able to this life. And pretty much I've always stuck with myself as that God's got this. And no matter what, we got to walk with him and not with anybody else and walk by faith and not by sight. Pretty much people say that when people tell me that something's impossible, I always rephrase it and say that I'm possible with God, because that's what truly matters, because there is nothing impossible with God. It's always I'm possible with God. And we always need to remember that no matter the struggles we're going through in life and no matter what happens to us, that we always need to be with ourselves and that God's got us.
Look at him.
And that's pretty much all I have.
Good job, Taden.
I like it. That
I like
should be like your.
I mean, that's it. God's got this.
That's got to be a stamp after everything. He just shows the wrist and then moves on. Like he's out there like Sanders, baby.
Right. Yeah. You think
That's
he's
good.
growing up in a home where you love a lot of motivational quotes since he threw them
Right.
out there really
That's
quick.
good. That's good.
Hey, the hater of snow.
Oh boy.
Let's put you on. See what you got with contentment, being content in all things.
Okay, I got you. Well, I'm gonna start by saying how I was raised, like the contentment of knowing God got a plan and everything's gonna work out. It's like to another level. Like we watched my grandma have a stroke and we tried to take her to the hospital and she was like, no, she just prayed and stayed in God's midst. So that's just, and we seen her whole left side of her body couldn't move, but then weeks later, then she never went to the hospital to take no medicine, and she just came up from it. But just standing that contentment, understanding and believing the faith is crazy for my family. So like even when I came to school here and moved here in 2014, and I prayed every single day, and like had wanted God to instill like the strength in me of knowing that my dad was older. So 7 years later, when my dad passed, like I was in his midst, and with the contentment of knowing that he held me strong to prepare me for all of that to even happen. It's like when you have that and when you were raised in it, and like you just believe no matter, like Mr. Bailey was saying, like no matter what, if it's about the gifts or none of that, like his will and the comfort, all of that, that matters more than anything. So even another small story is when we got the suspension for football, and you Trent, you texted me, it was like, man, I'm praying for you. I hope everything's good. And I sent you one message. I was like, God's gonna work it out. Like when you prepare yourself for certain situations, and you keep yourself surrounded by God in every single thing, and you trust that, you everything only goes up, because he take all the worry from you, what you think you're controlling and all of this, but you know God's glory always going to prevail, and at the end of the day he always going to win, and you can trust that when you got your heart in the right place, and always stay with him no matter what through the situation, you know he always going to win.
He timed that up perfectly.
Look at that.
Good work. Got it. Good word, Emmett. That's nice.
Good.
All these guys, they have like great, like you guys are inspiring me.
I know. They're good, aren't they?
They are.
Get fired soon.
Oh,
I'm an inspiring person. Oh, you were talking about Trent.
was,
My bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
not you.
Oh, that was nice. I don't know how he did that, but he did. That's smooth.
That was good.
All right. Okay. Tagan got off because he said he said he can hear now. So I guess when he was on, he couldn't hear it. So he said he still wanted to listen to all your guys' wise comments. So anyways. All right, Travis, Katie, put you guys up.
All right.
Put you on the clock. On the clock.
All right, Travis is going to talk because I can't.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I'm going to talk.
You're good at talking. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So when we were talking about this, she brought up contentment, and we both kind of had a negative connotation toward it. Like I always thought content meant like you're not moving forward. So I had to do a quick look at the difference between contentment and complacency. So basically what we did was look at it from this, what we're all searching for is happiness. So happiness comes from what's going on and what's going on right now and what's going right. A good day, a win, extra money, smooth plans. It rises and falls with circumstances. Complacency is basically when you stop trying. You get too comfortable, quit pushing yourself, and accept less than what you're capable of. So that's not good. But contentment is being okay where you are. Even if things aren't perfect, it's steady. You can still want more or work for better without feeling bitter about what you don't have. So in short, it basically comes down to happiness depends on outcomes. Contentment is calm confidence, and complacency is giving up forward motion. So it really made me look into, kind of what contentment is, and how to basically be okay with things not going right and knowing that God's got us. You want to go with any more on that? No, you good? So, yeah, that's all we got. So
that was good.
That was pretty amazing. Yeah.
Do you live in that?
No, not at all. No, we got to work. As we were going over this, we're like, we really gotta, because both of us were like contentment. Like we're never gonna be content on anything. Like we got to keep going. And now that we've looked into it, we're like, oh wait, we were just talking about complacency.
The word.
Yeah, confusing the words of complacency and contentment. So contentment, I'm like, oh wait, there's something that we can actually chill and know that He's got us and be okay with it, and it not be negative. That's kind of what, when we were going over this, we both, I think, learned from this verse, and definitely got to work on that, because I feel like we both are pushing forward constantly. Yeah,
that's a huge point. Yeah.
Not to go Johnny Bible on you, but Paul, who wrote this, in another time, he actually says, like, I keep pushing on. Like, he's kind of getting it. But then he, like, kind of the same context says, but I've had good, bad. I've learned to be content in everything. So I think there's a little bit of that as you see what you're saying. I think he's not saying like, just sit around.
He
But
said
at
that
the
just
same
in the
time-
last passage. Press on, and then
Right.
he's saying be content. So yeah, complacency versus contentment. That's the big fight, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
It's,
point.
yeah.
Hey, you guys did great. Thank
I
you.
like it.
Yes.
We've been money today.
There she is.
There we go.
Okay, I haven't been able to hear anything for like the last 4 minutes.
Okay. Can you hear us
Can you
now?
guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I can hear you, Alicia, but you're the only one I can hear.
I'm the only one you can hear.
That's weird.
Yes.
That's all you need, girl.
Alicia,
I
Tell
know,
her
that's
she
what I'm
do
thinking.
that.
tell her she's on the timer.
You're
Okay,
on the timer.
All right, so I might be saying exactly what Travis just said. Who knows? But when I was looking at this verse and I was thinking about Paul, and just how like he's sitting in prison, he's like, no, I'm content. I have everything I need. Like there's nothing I'm lacking. I was thinking about my own life and just like what contentment looks like and what it should look like, I guess. And I was thinking about, okay, how can Paul be content in all of this stuff that he's walking through? And I think that it ultimately goes back to like Paul believed that God had his like good plans in mind for him. And even if it didn't always look like that for him, at the end of the day, that was his mindset. And so for myself, when I'm in circumstances or situations that like I don't love, or even the ones I love, like just truly believing that God has like my best interests at heart and genuine good plans for me. That's what I try to just go back to. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be a good God, and he is. So yeah, that's all I got.
That was so
That
good.
is
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear him? He said that was so good.
I couldn't. No,
But he
Oh,
said
I can hear you, Alicia.
you
Thank
be my
you.
translator, Alicia. Tell Caitlin, say Trent said you did a good job.
Trent said you did a good job. That's
Thank
directly
you.
from his mouth.
That's a quote. Thank you so
Live-
much.
Live stream as in real life. She only listens to Alicia.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. They said you only listen to me. I love that.
That's so
I
good.
do.
Just
Yeah.
to each other.
Hi, Tina. Hopefully,
Carla,
Tina can
Tina.
hear us.
Yes. Comments are good. Alicia, you want to try something? Are you prepared? Or
What do
did
you
you
want me
think
to
you're
do?
just going to ask the snow question?
No, I've been thinking I've got you want me to talk? You
Yeah.
want me to talk about what stands out to me?
Are you ready?
Of course.
Sure.
Okay. All right. You got
So everybody's like been saying some pretty amazing things. So of course I have to be the knucklehead and say something kind of funny here, but I think it's funny. But I agree with everything that Paul says here, except the fact that he's content when his stomach is empty or full. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am not content when I'm hungry. But
You're hangry.
yeah, that's what my family says. I'm hangry. No, but really, I was reading through this like. I have through the years I have grown, to become more content, but just there are little things that will push me over the edge where I'm not content. I'm just absolutely miserable. But I can be in like a really big situation, like when my dad was very sick, or when my daughter was in the hospital and had a terrible accident. Like I kept together. I was like, God has got this. I don't have to worry about anything. But it can be the tiniest situation. Maybe it's more of selfishness when things don't go my way. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but if you guys feel the same way, like you can handle like bigger situations, or it's the small things that will push you over the edge. But that's what I'm working towards, is just learning to be content in every situation and be happy and have the same happiness through it all. That's all I got.
Good work.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of which, I'm ready for some lunch after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little hangry.
So I got a question for you guys. I won't drag this on too much more.
Bro, you not gonna let Matt and them talk?
Dude, Matt
Oh!
Cassie?
I forgot. I am not good on mission control.
Wow.
Gosh. Thank you, Emma. You saved the day. They would have been so mad the whole day.
Hey, I'm looking at
You
Matt
know
now. I'm
me
like,
better than that. I would
Look
have
at
just
them.
Cassie,
They would've been- listen.
you just
I am
need to
so
see
glad.
me. I'm in.
They have been posed for the last 20 minutes waiting on
Right.
someone to call their name.
You guys are up.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll have to go with the Travis and Katie. I kind of look at contentment as being a negative thing too. And so I thought about it, and I thought that like I can be content with my life, with everything, how everything's turned out. I think the negative part comes when you don't have a purpose. So I'll let Matt follow that. He had more to say on that, but
No, I agree. I think purpose matters with this, but starting out with just contentment for me as well is about really starting out with acceptance. That old catchphrase, "It is what it is." A lot of people will say that, but it is kind of a philosophy in that sense of accepting life on life's terms, and whatever life deals out, whether it's good or bad, accepting it. But beyond that, that acceptance isn't just what matters. I think you could take that and say, I'm taking a stoic philosopher way of looking at life and accepting it. But and that's what the Greeks used to do, and even a lot of people try to do that today with that mindset. But I really think that wasn't enough, and even if you read back in Acts, it wasn't enough for a lot of those Greeks even then. Paul kind of went at them, and he was, that verse actually says it's through Christ. And I think that as much as we try to do it on our own and try to be content on our own, it really is impossible without Christ. And having that relationship through Him is what guides us and allows us to accept life on life's terms, and to really change those situations as much as possible. So I think, for us, we really have to keep that foundation of Christ and that relationship to be able to do this to the fullest extent.
Man, you did it right on time too.
Yeah, I did.
That was money.
It is what it is.
Man, you guys are solid today. Glad I didn't forget you guys. Sorry, Matt. Put you on the back burner. Last thing for me, I was thinking, I've heard someone say once that comparison is the evil enemy of contentment. And I was thinking about Truett and the young people, especially, but I think all of us, I think in the culture we live in, I can see so much. I love what my wife says. She was like, when I was in grade school, maybe a friend had a birthday party and I didn't get invited to, but I didn't know. And so if you had a boring week or whatever, you just would assume oh, everybody's weekends are boring. You just assumed everybody was probably in your same lot. Nowadays, it's oh, they had a party. I wasn't invited. And I know this. I can see it. I can see things like people's highlight reels. And I think a guy said once, it's a good quote, we compare ourselves to everyone else's highlight reels, but we give our real life stuff we're comparing it to. So I think in that mode, I think that's why contentment can be kind of tough, because it's difficult when you can see so many things around you. So I think it's neat in the verse he says, he kind of gives extremes. He's like, I've literally been as good as it goes. I've been sitting in a dungeon waiting to die and it's freezing cold. I've been hungry. I've had everything I could want to eat, platter, buffet style. But in all of those, I've learned there's something deeper that really brings me joy and peace. And it really isn't any of those things. So I think once we all can get to that place, there's something really freeing about, even if things don't go my way today or this week, I still can have an inner joy and peace. I think at the end of the day, that's what we want. I think back to what Travis said, it really, in the church world, it's oh, don't talk about being happy. It's joy, but it really is. It's the same thing. At the end of the day, we want peace and we want to be happy. And I think it's kind of neat because Paul says, last thing I'll say, he says, I found the secret. And I kind of wonder if that's not the secret even to life. The secret to life is learning that I can be content in all things. And the outside external factors don't really mess with my inner being. So I think when we can get back to full circle from you guys, when we get and realize what internally is really fulfilling, then the externals don't mess with the internal. And that to me is peace. So I didn't put a timer on myself because I'm running this whole thing, mission control, right? Nice. So any thoughts from you guys? Anything else? You guys have been a great crowd today. I mean, you've killed it. Honestly.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was good. You guys know, here's my little spiel. I did it for open mic before we get off. But I do believe this. I keep reading back in the early church, and there's so many just random verses that are when someone has something to share, let them share. So that was kind of the idea of this as well. I think we're used to this. Someone get on stage and talk, and nothing wrong with that. And we sing songs, fine. But I do think the early church had a lot more of just people sitting around and saying, when Jesus said this, what did that mean? What did we think about that? So I always love moments like this to hear a lot of different people with backgrounds and obviously different experiences share. So I appreciate you guys. You've been great today. You really have.
Yep.
Anything you guys want to say before we sign off?
Stay safe.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Stay safe, stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have power problems, message us. We'll hook you up, try to help you out.
And we'll see y'all real soon.
Hey, and let's pray for Eric Rollins. We're all having a good time in the warm.
Seriously.
Out there. All those
Let's pray for the Rollins of the world.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
Yep,
all right.
absolutely.
Hey, guys, thank you so much. Hope everyone has a great week. We'll see you back next week, 9:30, 11 at the building.
See you guys.
Eric Fields.
Bye.
See you guys.
Thank you all.